Gennakers. It's a bigger Genoa. And it's asymmetrical, so it's a combination of a spinnaker and a Gennaker, but it works just like it. Like this.
We decided to finish up our last few days of sailing lessons and head down the Florida coast to Biscayne Bay. Winds were light, so Keith decided to put up the Gennaker to gain some speed. We had to run the lines twice because when we started hauling it out, the line got tied up in the drum. This was the first time we'd put the sail up, so everyone took part. This thing is almost twice the size of the jib, and it really is beautiful. Hey Anna.
Hi.
What's you reading?
A book.
Kate and Finn, what are y'all doing? Playing James Bond.
I'm Julie Bond, James Bond's sister.
Oh, okay. So we just got to Biscayne Bay, and the generator goes out.
Just another wonderful day of boat ownership. I was even at Fisher Panda today.
Except this.
And I've got impellers, but I don't have an extra belt to the generator.
One thing about staying close to American soil is that parts are easy to find. Without AC, the cabin got hot quick, so we pulled into No Name Harbor for a cool-off and a bite to eat. Yeah, it's a little warm.
Yeah.
It's awfully quiet. The kids are sleeping outside on the deck.
Yeah.
Because it's cooler out there.
I've got a guy who's going to bring me a belt by 11:30.
Sweet.
So.
It is so hot in here, but it's quiet, so that makes it kind of peaceful.
Mm-hmm. I kind of enjoy this.
Really? Is that true?
I do.
You enjoy fixing things?
It doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when I don't have the parts to fix it.
Yeah. So by lunchtime, we had the belt, and Keith commenced to changing it. However, soon after we left Biscayne Bay, the generator failed again. Another problem now. Fault exhaust. So we got under the hood of the engine and determined that the raw water filter had a crack in it, so air was seeping in and not allowing the seawater to cool the generator exhaust. He already had this part on order. Unfortunately, it just hadn't come in yet. We decided later that we would give the generator a rest while under sail and only use it at port. He tried a couple of different fixes, but finally was able to seal the crack with my crafty glue gun. It's 82 right now, but it is dropping. So with the AC working again, we had a nice cruise back to Fort Lauderdale. We had the old 60-watt solar panels removed and new 340-watt solar panels installed for a total of 680 watts of solar power. Why so much wattage, you ask? Because Keith has a preference for doing things big, and he read you can never have too much solar power. So now we have plenty of power to keep the batteries charged and our critical systems going without the generator. We also purchased a Bauer Junior Scuba compressor so we can refill our scuba tanks whenever we want. We didn't go for big this time, we went for the Junior. It's a manual machine, so you have to drain the moisture and oil after every refill, which is not a big deal. But the next one up was automatic and also $10,000 more. We'll have the tanks mounted on the perimeter railings of the boat later for convenient access, but for now, they're going to go right here in our scuba locker. So this is our family, and we live on a sailboat.
We got rid of the rest of the kids.
We killed all the others.
The boats are rocking, don't come a knocking. Seems to be knocking.
We've been living on the boat for a few weeks now, and we really haven't gone anywhere exciting. We're waiting to get everything fixed. We have a joiner.
Well, we have another joiner.
Oh my gosh!
Very fun.
We have been sitting on the boat here. We did our sailing. That was kind of fun. That was fun. But the dream of getting out there and getting on the blue water has been hard. It's fading. I can't see it anymore. The light is dimming. My life is growing dark sitting at the dock in Fort Lauderdale. This place is very liberal. A lot of vagrancy. A lot of people down on their luck here. It's very tough to see. It's very tough to bring your family around this place. We've spent all the money we could possibly spend, and then we doubled that and spent some more. It's very frustrating. The children, you know, my kids, they don't know what it's going to be like. What they're seeing so far, they don't like. They're not excited about any of this because this is so far here in Fort Lauderdale. It has not been fun for them. We're cramped on a boat every day. We got guys working on the boat. So everything's coming together next week. Everything should be put on, done, finished next week, and hopefully we can get out of port and we can go somewhere.
Despite the frustrations, we continued on. We had the old boat name removed and our new name applied on the transom and both sides of the bow. And we also named the dinghy to match, but Keith just read something that said don't do this to your dinghy, because basically when it's on shore, your dinghy is an advertisement that no one is out on your big boat, so we may take these off. But she is now officially the Zatara. Join us next time as we get the washer installed and our kids share their love of sailing. Do you like sailing? No. Okay. Do you like sailing? Is it exciting sailing or is it scary?
It's boring.
Really?